going on Mission 2. Good evening, Amanda. Hope you're having a good day today, whatever time of day it is, if and when you ever listen to this. Still having... There's a latency issue that I'm having in-game. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll play with it. I'm gonna play with the screen settings too, because I'd like to have the bottom left window I want to have open, because it'll have all the text information. Like if I talk to this guy, everything he says will be in the bottom left window. And then yeah, it'll be in there too. There we go. Auto enter for the text lines turned off. And here we go. So we're just gonna get right down into it. We're gonna pick up another. I wonder if I can turn names off for the top of characters. I don't know if that's an option now or not. Like inventory sort. Music is fine. Chat filters. Windows, no. Log, no. Miscellaneous. Green character information. Hide. Oh, that's my information show. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That is also fine. Front aspect ratio. It mice. I don't know. I don't know what is my monitor set up as? 16 by 10? $1920 by 1080. What is 1620 by 1080? Or 1920 by 1080? I don't actually know. It's 16. Okay, never mind. We're good. I just legitimately had no idea for a second. Okay. I'm looking for graphic delineating areas, target abilities, target expressions. I want to know if I can just turn off. I know I can turn off name tags. turn off the name tag above the head. I need to... And you turn off overhead names. I thought there was a way, because I know you can do, not print screens, that just says a screenshot. Flash names. There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. Okay. Talk to the gate guard. And so we'll have to pay attention to the bottom right to, figure out who we're looking at. I need Awakening of the Gods. Okay. A mission has been issued by the Renastri. They must have been in a hurry-worry, as there's not much written here. Please talk to Lepehape on the second floor of the Renastri for details. So... missions, nations, awakening the gods. Yeah, you can see that. Cool. Awakening of the Gods. Mission orders. Renastri Minister Okutsu has traveled to El Shima to investigate the facts concerning Iru Kairu, a researcher from 30 years past. Renastri has asked you to help bring the minister back for her own safety. Need to scratch that, sorry. Travel to... let's go to... Fort Windurst, I believe. And it's... here. Get some maps. I think when you hover over it, it's supposed to show you the mini-map where you're supposed to, where the home point is. Yeah, it's probably better. Well, that's the forestry. Which one's the Renastri? Forestry, industry. Ah, it's there. Okay. My bad. Delay right now is killer. I need to figure out something with like my game settings, why there's so much of a delay when you click on things, but anyhow, let's go to home point 4. Unless this isn't it. Sorry, I'm bumping on my microphone. It is not this one. It's taking so long to load. frustrating though. Like, that Taru should not be sliding across and then walking to wherever they're going. So... Alright, and I'm looking for Lepe Hopte on the second floor. Probably up there. Oh, here he is. Let's see. You've come, you're here, no more to fear. I want you to stop Minister Rukutsusu. She ran off on the trail of Mr. Iru Kairu. All the way to the southern continent. It's terribly dangerous in any event. Ask Kerutoto for greater detail. She's on the first floor with the whole story tale. I actually really like that character. I love the rhyme. I wish I were better at reading it. Just offhand. Yeah. Oh, this is the sleeping Taru. Let's see. Soja. Ah. Have you talked with Lepe Hopte on the second floor? The truth of it is, Mr. Rukususu made an important Daru discovery in Feiyin and brought back an item with her. I can't Daru explain what the item was exactly, but it gave me the heebie-jeebers. When I meditated on it, I sensed something unusual. Do you know of Iru Kairu? Excuse me, Iru Kuiru? Iru Kuiru, Iru Kuriru, Iru Kuiru, Iru Kuiru. Do you know Iru Kuriru? Kuiru? Yeah, do you know Iru Kuiru? He was a member of the multinational expedition that traveled to the Northlands 30 years ago and was originally a biology researcher for the Rhinostery. I could feel his spirit. He seemed to be somewhere on the southern continent. When I told this to Minister Rukususu, she immediately took off in a terrible scurry hurry. I told this to Minister Rukususu, she immediately took off in a terrible scurry hurry. Rukususu, yeah. What is it between those two? It was definitely not the reaction I was expecting. Alright, let's head to the southern continent. And talk to some people and see what's there. The southern continent's gonna be El Shimo Lowlands, not Norg. It's, see, I must not have maps. Why would that do that? It's just not loading maps for this area. Oh well, who knows? Need to go to the Temple of Ugalape. First, we need to talk to Zanono and Kazam. I wasn't expecting Minister Rukususu to come here and begin her research on Elshima so soon. However, when I offered to show it to her the Jotor jungle and the Sea Serpent Grotto, she turned me down and sent Daru off on her own. All alone in the jungle with those tunberries. I hope she's alright, Daru. Okay. Roma Miko. Amigo. Ususu. She said she was looking for a certain Iruka Kuriru. This Iru Kuriru was banished to the Temple of Ugulapa years ago. If you want to find Rukususu, that is where you should start searching. There we go. Iron Giant, what? Oh. Let's see if I can remember how to get through the jungle. It's like here and then you follow the left wall and you go drop down or something, or is this the hole you drop into? No! Wrong way. Alright, this may take a while, but I'll get there. I can probably... whatever. The outpost warp is probably faster. But that's okay. We don't need to go fast. That's right, it's the back. It's just this one. Or no, that's where I just... Oh. I don't remember how to get through here anymore. It's okay. way? Huh. Guess that was the right way. Might as well fight the NM, right? Possible to gauge. Let's poke it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lag. Like, it shouldn't be the stream or anything like that. I'm gonna have to mess around and see what's going on with that, because this couldn't be this weird. Alright, let's get going. I think if I go down here, it should be... This should go into the next area, and then I need to go to the right, and that should bring me to the Temple of Ugly Peas. Oogalape. I should have just gone to down to the Rancor. Oh well. It's fine. It doesn't matter. If I have the home point at Den of Rancor, I could have just gone zoned back out and gotten the place I need to go, I think. So I need to get an item. I don't think I have it yet. Nah, it doesn't look like I have it yet, so... Alright, I'm just gonna go back and do a teleport. I can't find my way anymore. No idea what I'm doing. travel to another home point. So if I go to Uplands, Den of Rancor, Unity Survival Guide, run to the Bloodlet Spring, Den of Rancor entrance at J7. Oh no, I don't want to be here. I want to be... This is actually the Den of Rancor. Or the Sacrificial Chamber. Don't want to be here yet. What? Why did sneak not work? I need to not have this one this. Oh well. What? I should be able to open the gate. There we go. Like, this is actually really frustrating to play with it not actually working when I try and do a command. So... Is this... Yeah, it's a NN. Let's see what he does. Like, there's no battle music. I didn't think I turned the battle music off. So I have no idea why there's no battle music. What is that? Oh. That used to be okay. Okay. Now I have no idea when my game is so laggy. It's like even if I turn... What is that? The FPS divisor. Frame rate divisor. Oh, that's not it. So even if I do that, and it gets really... What it does is it drops it down to about 30 frames per second. But even that doesn't really fix the issue of, like, the lack of... or the increased input lag. So J7. Well, the right wall I'd probably end up in. We just need to go up to the Temple of Ugalape from somewhere, and I think this might do it. But we'll find out. That or I need to go to just Bloodlet Spring. We'll find out. This is Uplands, Den of Rancor. No. Temple of Ugalape. Map 3. This is map 3. This is not map 3. Map 2. Okay. We'll figure it out. So changing the FPS divisor can some of this game is programmed with timings that are dependent upon the frame rate. So like if you change the frame rate divisor and it's running at a faster frame rate, it's possible that the game will finish animations before it's ready for the next set of animations. And it just doesn't work very well. There's certain points where if you mess with the frame rate divisor, it'll actually just straight up crash your game. Or cause it to lock up in certain cutscenes, so not really... You don't want to mess with the settings too much in this game. I think that's just an NM. I don't know that anything really aggroes. I think the tomberries might, but I don't know if the other things will at 119. Alright, I can't actually go that way. Well, we're about to find out. If he is gonna... No, he won't. Okay, cool. I can just run through here. I think I need to go... see now. House Guardian, Crawler. Chef Nonberry. Okay. This is not where I need to be, so... Probably protected by this guy, right? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna kill some stuff because I'm kind of bored. This is really laggy and annoying. Star Driver. Did 4,000 damage. Got a shield out of it at least. Okay, I can actually open that door. Let's go this way then. Hard shield, 48. Oh no, this isn't it either. This is where you stand in front of the thing. Like one of these photos, you have to stand in front of her like 7 seconds. That's for the other quest though. I think I already caught it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Usually I have a lot of fun just running around these zones, but with the lag, like my send is 103, my receive is 1065. I don't know exactly what those numbers are doing, but I shouldn't be having this much like input lag and stuff. So it's really, 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 really frustrating. Clicking at a door and it takes like 5 seconds for the door to open and that kind of thing, so I'm not actually really enjoying playing at the moment. For whatever reason, it's just not being very responsive. No, I don't want to be in there. Pretty sure I want to go up here into the... No, because that goes back out to the... That's where I came from. Like, I can't go this way, can I? I don't think so. I thought all all these connections, or all these parts of the temple were connected more. In Google pay a key to open that door. I don't have that key either. Okay. Let's just zone out to Yotor Jungle and go to another entrance. Let's just start refresh. Just kind of keep it going. Okay. So I need to go way north. Okay. At the rate these missions go, it's gonna take so long to do everything. I can't walk off, can I? Oh, there we go. Good. Is there anywhere I can walk off? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Let's see. Okay. I'm very harasser. I have to go top left here. Right-handed coonberry. That's a fancy name. What did he just use? Perfect dodge. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, so in theory, one of these is the entrance to Ugulepe, or rather Den of Rancor. And then I can follow the right wall. The Temple of Ugulepe. And we can learn more about this life-sucking magic in the Book of the Gods. Tormentor. Yeah, let's go ahead and sneak through here. Odd that I can target those from way over there. Fuck. Keep the refresh going. Is this the zone? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Up the stairs, follow the left wall. Brownstone, okay. Maledictor. No, he's coming after me. Right? Yeah, he's attacking me. So I am looking for shell. Well, he doesn't like when we cast magic. Character not have regenerate? I guess not. Might as well open the treasure casket. Let's see. First digit odd. 1, 2, or 3. First digit's 1 or 3. One of the two digits is 1. Less than 19. There we go. built pumps, yay! Okay. There. Bonds Marbury. There we go. Okay. First key. J6. If I can sneak through here. Oh, Lord. Is this also going to attack? Oh, everything's going to follow me. Whatever. It's fine. Sorry, I'm kind of low energy tonight. What does this one do? Impulse drive. 7,000? Alright. So I'm looking for J. I'm looking for all the way up there, so go ahead and do sneak and biz. This lag is awful. And I'm not sure why. I'll have to mess with some stuff. But even casting spells, it's like a full second delay. Alright, let's use the cursed key. Cutscene, there we go. Aren't you the adventurers that helped with that Svein talisman affair? You were looking for more? And why might that be? I see. Lepe Hoppe is such a worrywart. He feels that I will share the same fate as poor Iru Kuiru. He wanted to know how Windurst came to be, and who led our Daru ancestors to our current home. The members of the Rhinostery, however, were not happy with his research. They are happy to believe that our ancestors were guided by a wondrous star, the same star that watches over us. But Iru Kuiru must have discovered something on his sojourn to the Northland. It was enough to make him leave the Rhinostery and find his way here. And this is where Iru Kuiru met his demise. The things that Kirutoto saw in her meditations. It may have been Irukuiru's way of calling me here to show me the truth. To let me know that. Children of Windurst, thou have journeyed far. The very same children we led to the land of promise so many years ago. Who are you? I am Graviton Berasachi. I am what hath become of the Kulu. The Kuru? One of the two ancient races mentioned in Irukuiru's works, the Kuru and Zylat. That one of these ancients has survived here until present day. Tell me, is the Kuru a race of immortals? No, we are not. I am no longer part of this world. What lingers here are merely my thoughts and memories. Star Civil, dost thou not remember? The long distant past when I still breathed? When the wee Kulu led thy people to the land of the moon? Is the truth not handed down through the generations? Surely thou hast not lost the power of Horutoto given to the first Star Sibyl. What do you mean? The Kuru built the Horutoto? I can't even begin to understand it. But if it's the towers and the Horutoto ruins you are referring to, they ceased to function 20 years ago. It cannot be. If what thou sayest be true, the great beast of the moon will be unleashed upon the land. Those towers were built to convert the moonlight that bathes the land into energy. If the towers are no longer function, the moonlight's power will take the shape of a great, roaming fiend. Is the Diza star given to the first Star Sibyl yet within thy possession? I'm afraid you are mistaken. I am not the Star Sibyl. I am the Minister of the Ranostri, one of the 5 ministries that serve Her Holiness. Are not the Star Sibyl? And why does thine attendant carry her tome? I can sense its aura surrounding her. That book was written by the first Star Sibyl using the power of the moon. Huh? I see. The tome lost its power when the towers fell into ruin. Well, I should not be overly surprised, as it hath been several thousand years. However, my little ones, I cannot bear to see thee so distressed. As we guided thine ancestors to the land of the moon many years ago, I will now guide thee in this manner. I will use my power to return magic to the tome. My strength pales in comparison to that of the moon, however. The contents of the book will soon fade, but I pray this act may be of some small assistance. You're awake. The Kuru elder vanished in that burst of light. If what she said is true, we have learned of some amazing historical facts here today. It proves the theory put forth by Irukuiru. Take that tome directly to Windurst and show it to Minister Ajido Marujito of the Oristeri. He would be the only person capable of reading it. Yay, got the Book of the Gods. Magic tome written on the subject of Feyen. I would like to bring attention to the many small chambers that exist in the subterranean levels of the ruins of Feyen. In each of these chambers stands an automaton, a golem, or a giant, if you will. Stands an automaton, a golem, or giant, if you will, Were these golems given the task of sentry or simply employed as servants? It is possible to conclude from the artifacts discovered in these ruins that it was once the abode of the ancient people. One can further deduce from the evidence that this civilization was wiped out by some sudden calamity. A workbook written by Iru Kuiru. That place was most definitely cursed. It was as if each of us were having our strings pulled by some unseen force. The goddess only knows what that power was. I knew fear like I had never known before, and was struck mindless with panic before the terror that lurked within those walls. Diary. A letter has arrived from the homeland. The Sandorian member of the Allied expedition, Frankmaj Mistel, has lost his life to the curse. And then yesterday, my friend and fellow Allied explorer Yo Robin Da was taken from this world. I can feel the shadow closing in on me. I believe the darkness will claim me before I am able to finish this research. And it was so close to putting all the pieces of this legend together. Any more? Yep. Okay. The funny thing about making these videos is I know that there's going to be like 45 of a 55-minute video, or 50 of an hour-long video that's all going to be cut out to just get the reading parts. Alright. Optistry is... not yet Optistry, but let's go to... Great. Lepe Hoppe is on the roof. This guy actually rhymes. I love him. You're back. Is the minister safe and sound? Just a moment. Just start her a moment. I don't see her around. Don't tell me you've returned and left her behind. Explain yourself, adventurer. Have you lost your mind? What are you shouting about? It is moi you are looking for. If it's moi you're looking for, I'm right here. Minister Uksusu, it's so good to see you. It seems my Ranastri peers have been quite worried about poor moi. Of course, we are always going to worry whenever you take off in such a big hurry. Metasmith, thank you for all you've done. I have one necessary favor to ask of you. Please keep what you saw in that place just between you and moi. Now is not the time to be explaining that particular truth to everyone. The matter you heard about in the temple of Ugulape is far too upsetting for us Taru to cope with today. Rank 8. So like... the next mission... requires me to go to Romave. See if I have a random item. First, I doubt I wouldn't got it in this character. No, I don't think so. I need to get rid of so many of these weapons. Yeah, no, I don't have it, so I have to go get it. I don't want to go get it tonight, so I'm gonna do a couple more things, then I'll be done for the night. I'm gonna go use some of these goblin spins for the items and see what I get. What did you know? So the next quest I need to go Kuhau Spring and Romaive. Alright. I don't want to do any combat content that's actually difficult because I don't have the latency for it. Open the box of profit. Let's open Daily Tom. I have 3 keys from logging in to use as well, so. There we go. Get some gotcha gambling going real quick. Yeah, go ahead and ban you. There you go. Thanks for sending a message. Somebody has checked Bard's Canyons, Nibiru. I think Nibiru Shield is from it's 119 content. So I think it's actually a decent starting shield for endgame. I haven't seen a life belt in a long time. I'm pretty sure I know what that is too. So the Nibiru Shield is 119. Yeah, and that's gonna be the what's it called? First zone of whatever it's called. I forget. It's fine. Doesn't matter. That's nothing. Life belt is nothing. Well, actually, plus 10 is great for leveling, but and that's just gear for upgrading. I don't need that right now. Alright. Is there a way to clear the text from the chat box? FF11. Here in the text box of messages. So something I could try doing is if I go to config, go to window 2, window 1, that's fine. I want this off, so I want it always on. Horizontal timestamp. That's fine. I'm gonna go to log, window 2. Off.